It all started when we were brought here as slaves from Africa. It all started when we were brought here as slaves from Africa. It all started when we were brought here as slaves from Africa. It all started when we were brought here as slaves from Africa. When we were brought here as slaves from Africa. It all started when we were brought here as slaves from when we were brought here as after Africa. It all started when we were brought here as slaves from we all started when we were brought here as slaves.
Oscar Hill, Jessie Mae Jones, Robert Martin, Albert Miser, Captain Michael Moran, Eddie Moss, Cornelius Murray, Michael Pugh, James Rutledge, Victor Lewis Smith, James Sanders, Eloise Spellman. Eloise Spellman was in her house. She lived on the 11th floor of Hunterdon Street. The number of the building was 322 Hunterdon Street, and it was just up the street. It is no more. The building has been torn down. But she was the mother of 11 children. I, as a public health nurse, came to see her youngest child, who had just been born. He was a premature, weighing only about 3 pounds and some ounces. When Eloise was killed, they didn't know until autopsy that Eloise was pregnant with another child. Had she lived, she would have had 12 children.
The history of the world is told in lines laid down in reams and tone. Rows and rows of dusty books for the scholars to comb. Digitized and organized, each one in its place. The events according to the conqueror, and the rest has been erased. We are memory against forgetting. Still we hold the line. A true and secret history in the ocean of time. Young hearts on fire with the old age and burning in the new. We are memory against forgetting. We are the past and the future too. Fascism didn't start in 33, nor did it end in 45. As cancer infects the souls of men, and its tumor grows and thrives.